You wake up. You think you're choosing your day. You brush your teeth. You check your phone. You walk the same way, drive the same way, react the same way. And you call that me. Let me explain why that's not you. That's autopilot, and it's been running your life for years. Here's the truth. For every single conscious thought you have, your unconscious mind is running thousands of processes. While you're forming one sentence in your head, your brain is firing off operations you don't even know exist. Your heart beats, your lungs expand, your body replaces millions of cells every second. You didn't do that. It did. You're the steering wheel, not the engine, not the wiring, not the 2,400 moving parts under the hood, just the wheel. And sometimes, even the wheel turns after the car has already started moving. You think you decide, left or right, yes or no, stay or leave. But neuroscience shows something disturbing. Your brain often initiates action before you become aware of the decision. Your body prepares, signals fire, muscles activate. Then your conscious mind shows up late and says, "Yeah, I meant to do that." Here's the uncomfortable part. Researchers stimulated people's arms milliseconds before they were supposed to choose which one to raise. Most of them insisted they chose the stimulated arm, even when they didn't. Their brain rewrote the story afterward. That's not conspiracy. This isn't philosophy. This isn't random, it's psychology. Your brain is very good at narrating decisions it didn't initiate. You think you're in control, but a lot of the time, you're just explaining what already happened. Look at your day. Do you brush your teeth differently every morning, or exactly the same? Do you take random routes to work, or the same one? Do you argue in new ways, or the same predictable pattern? You call it personality. It's repetition. You call it preference. It's habit. Your brain loves repetition because repetition saves energy, and your brain is designed for efficiency. Not greatness, not transformation, not becoming your best self. Efficiency. It automates whatever you repeat, which means if you repeat procrastination, that becomes automatic. If you repeat discipline, that becomes automatic too. Habit doesn't judge, it just installs. There's a reason change feels uncomfortable, because change requires conscious override, and conscious processing is slow, energy expensive, effortful. Your unconscious system prefers familiar, even if familiar is miserable. You say, "I don't know why I keep doing this." You do. You're running a strategy. Avoid pain, seek validation, stay safe, control outcomes, don't get rejected. Every behavior is a strategy. Overworking? Strategy. Shutting down emotionally? Strategy. Choosing money over connection? Strategy. Staying in toxic dynamics? Strategy. That's not love, that's control. And sometimes the control isn't even external. It's your nervous system trying to stay in familiar territory, even if that territory hurts. You feel anxious, so you think something is wrong. You feel low, so life must be pointless. You feel insecure, so you must be inadequate. No, let me explain why. Emotion is a gauge, not a verdict. It's weather, not climate. When you're anxious, you make anxious interpretations. When you're depressed, you make depressive conclusions. When you're confident, the world suddenly looks full of opportunity. Same world, different filter. If you treat emotion as truth, you reinforce the state. You focus on what matches it, you act from it, you justify it, and now it feels real. That's how a bad day becomes an identity. You don't take your happy thoughts too seriously. Why do you treat your fearful ones like prophecy? Your feelings are feedback about your thinking, nothing more. If you're spiraling, it's not destiny, it's a thought pattern running unchecked. Habit is neutral. It will build you or bury you. Read 30 minutes a day. In 10 years, you've installed thousands of hours of knowledge. Walk every evening. In 20 years, your body reflects that repetition. Ignore your health daily. That repetition compounds too. The unconscious mind doesn't care. It amplifies, it automates, it duplicates whatever you rehearse. That's the dirty secret. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems, and your systems are mostly unconscious. Here's something most people never realize. You don't react, you deploy strategies. You have global patterns. When forced to choose between love and status, you lean one way. When forced between honesty and approval, you lean one way. When faced with conflict, you either confront or avoid. Predictable, consistent, repeatable. If someone understands your strategy, they can predict you. With enough information, they can influence you. You think manipulation is mysterious. It's not. It's pattern recognition. The real power is noticing your own strategies, asking, is this rational or is this just emotional relief? Am I choosing this or is this just my oldest coping mechanism wearing a new outfit? Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people fall in love with their current method. This is just how I am. No, that's just how you've been running. If you want growth, you have to obsolete yourself, constantly. Take what works and ask, what's better than this? What would make this outdated? What if I improved this by 10%? What if I doubled it? Most people resist improvement because it implies, I could have done better before, and that bruises the ego. So they defend the old strategy, they protect it, they rationalize it, and they stay predictable. Extraordinary people don't protect old versions of themselves, they upgrade, ruthlessly. It means this: you are not as conscious as you think. Most of what you do is automated. Most of what you feel is patterned. Most of what you decide is influenced before you're aware of it. That's not a flaw, that's leverage. Because once you understand the mechanism, you stop fighting yourself blindly. You stop blaming fate. You stop romanticizing chaos. You start installing habits deliberately. You start questioning emotional conclusions. You start redesigning strategies. You stop being the effect. You become the architect. This isn't spiritual. This isn't motivational hype. This is how your nervous system works. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The unconscious mind is running. The only question is, what are you feeding it? Because tomorrow it will repeat, and the day after that, and the year after that. Autopilot is powerful. The only mistake is pretending you're using it.